Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I'm here today with another best free Gamejolt Games video. It's still a mouthful, but it's been a while since I've been doing one of these things. That's a good start. So today I am talking about a game called Starseeker, and it is an old school shmup or shoot 'em up if you're not down with the lingo like I am, because I know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, it's an old school shoot 'em up kind of game where you play a spaceship and it's literally left to right and then spacebar to, I think it's spacebar, yeah, we'll say spacebar, to shoot, and then you have enemies coming from the top down where you can see in the visuals what the game is all about. But I do you know what, I don't know what it is about it. There's a few things that I'm going to talk about here, so that's handy. There's a few things about it for me which set it apart from other similar games. For one thing, it's not an endless thing. I mean, endless games are great and everything, but there's no real. And I've said before, I'm a champion. Well, I'm not a champion, but I champion. I'm not a champion, but I champion the whole high score thing, beating your high score. I'm all about that. I always enjoy that. For me, endless games, they're a bit. There's no real payoff at the end other than a high score. Call me old-fashioned, or maybe slightly newer fashion. I don't know. Call me fashioned of some kind, whatever that means. I always like there to be an end game towards my games, funny enough. I like there to be something at the end which is like, well done, you reached the end, good for you, and do it all over again kind of thing. But with this game, it is 5 levels, that's it, 5 levels, and then it's done. And for some reason, even if a game has like something like 20, 30, even 50 levels, something about 5 levels, it just seems that there's a bit more urgency to it. Like you've got to get what you're doing done in that time, and then that's it. As I said, like it sort of makes you want to do as well as you can. And it's 5 levels of things coming down from the top, and then pew pew pew. And then what's really interesting about this is that it's not just pew 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 and then you upgrade your guns. I mean, you do get gun upgrades, but the way that it works is that you can only fire 2 bullets at a time, and then when you level up, it increases like how many bullets you can fire at a time. And then I think the maximum level is 3, I believe, by which point you've got like an all-powerful kind of gun, and it resets after every level. Initially, I was a bit like, I worked really hard for that, and I've got to do it all over again. But then it's actually to the benefit, because then it makes you want to play as best as you can, as opposed to just relying on everything you've done in the previous level. Some people might not be into it, but I quite enjoyed it. And then once you clear a level, each level is broken up by like an asteroid kind of thing, where you go through like an asteroid at like hyperspeed space kind of thing, which is not a good idea really, because it's very fast and it's less thinking time before you blow up, so that's good. But yeah, it's a nice way to break things up. So you're going through like this sort of asteroid field and you're having to dodge it, and it's very, very fast, and it makes you feel like Han Solo, which is always a good thing. By the way, Solo is a really good film, and I think people should give it more credit, than it's getting at the moment. I'm showing that film a lot of love at the moment. It's a cracking film. Anyway, completely off topic. Let's move back to the topic at hand, and that is Starseeker, this lovely little game, which is awesome. And then so you go through your level, then you go through your asteroids, and then the enemies get harder and harder. I think my worst enemy in this is the ones where, like, when they shoot the bullets downwards, they'll be really slow, but then when they reach the bottom, they bounce back up again. So you've got to like really, really know what you're doing, and it's really, really challenging. Or maybe it's not, and maybe I'm just awful at games. That's also something that is quite applicable to myself as a human being. But no, I think this is. We're going to say it's challenging, because I think it is. It's challenging for me. I'm sure it's challenging for a lot of people. It doesn't really hold your hand through it, which is good. I think it sort of starts you off, you're like, all right, yeah, I know what I'm doing, and then it sort of ramps up the difficulty as it goes on. So yeah, it's a nice tidy little game. Very, very much enjoy it, and I very much recommend it for everyone. Pardon me, this burping is becoming a thing in my videos now. I'm really trying not to. I've forgotten what I was saying. These videos, I mean, this is my 3rd video back, and it's all been a disaster so far. Complete write-off. from start to finish. But yes, anyway, so that is Starseeker. Obviously there's visuals, you're probably better off watching the video than actually listening to me talk, because I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. But yeah, I thoroughly recommend this game. It's a very simple game, but it's a very, very addictive game as well. And like I said, because it's only 5 levels and then you've got like the asteroid field bits in between, there's only so much time you've got to get your stuff done, and I think that is a benefit to the game. I think you can download it now for free on Gamejolt. The link will be in the description below if you fancy checking it out. That's pretty much it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed this video, then give it one of them thumbs up, and then if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button where you'll subscribe to the knowledge of me, or you'll subscribe to my knowledge, or you'll gain my knowledge through watching me present my knowledge. If you want to watch more, hit subscribe is basically what I'm saying. Yeah, and then I'll see you in the next video, and it'll be wonderful times for all. Bye.